What up? It's your boy Sneaker D.
And you got your stuff.
And it's Kick Chat brought to you by
KYG.
And we are back at Shy with another one.
Sure.
Oh, the end of the year is coming, so list time is upon us.
Facts.
And this is a list that I haven't seen someone do before, and who could do it better than us? What are your top 5 collabs? Now, I didn't want to go 10 because that's when some fluff gets in there. Top 5 heat from 5 to 1 of all times. The only caveat is it had to have been something that was released at some point to the masses. So like the Macklemore 6s, they wouldn't count because that was really just their friends and family did.
So no M&M's.
No
What
M&Ms.
about the twos?
Choose what?
The twos. The M&M twos. The collab you did with Jordan.
Did they release?
I think so. Yeah.
They didn't release.
They did release.
They were terrible.
They weren't one of his best ones, you're right?
They were, so that wouldn't be on the list anyway. No BS on today's list. All right, so let's start off with number 5. Oh, what's your 5?
Number 5. This is a basketball sneaker. And Nike had a period in time where the basketball sneaker reigned supreme. This sneaker is going to be the KD4 Nerfs.
I knew you was going there. I believe that was the best KD. One of the most elusive. I still haven't been able to find one at a good price. But yeah, that needs to be on the list. Number 5 for me, this sneaker came towards the ending of the Babe patent leather Air Force One craze. And I remember the first time I seen it. It was online. I was like, yo, this is beautiful. Like, I didn't even know things like this could happen. I didn't know class was a thing like that at the time. It is the Air Force One PlayStation. Like, Nike and PlayStation have dabbled with collabs posters, but this is the one, and it's still not, it was released, but it wasn't like widely released. So it kind of could make the list, but if that's on the grill list. Like, I ever get my hand on it, and you know how I feel about Air Force Ones. So for this to be on the grill list, that's saying something.
I think it's because of COVID. I don't think it's anything else. All right, so number 4 for me, the rest of my list is going to be more recent than not. Is the I'm on the year 3.
No way.
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah.
No way.
One, it was.
It's your list. Go ahead.
Exactly.
Go ahead.
Made for women, right? Groundbreaking for I'm on the year or their brand, and it still goes hard today. Like you can't miss.
It's a good sneaker, but top 5?
Top 5.
No way.
Top 5.
It was top 5 that the year it released, but not top 5 of all times. And that's no shot to I'm on the year. The 3 was a beautiful shoe, my favorite silhouette, but I think when we go down the list of history, that could be like top 15. At number 4, just to let you guys know where I'm moving with my list, number 4 is the Virgil Off-White Chicago 1. I have this at 4 because this shook the game. Like when that 10 dropped, it completely changed like what a sneaker brand and a collaborator is supposed to be. Like, prior to that, we're like, you get a little one-off here or there. You know, you have your drinks maybe once. Virgil changed it. We're like, no, like this is a partnership, and we're putting out a product, a line. And that Chicago 1 has forever been the poster child of Virgil and Jordan, which is one of the best partnerships that has ever graced the feet of the community. So this is definitely top 5, and I got it number 4.
Same as you said. After
what's it for?
Number 4 was now I'm in your 3s, and you hated it.
Terrible. I apologize. Go to your number 3.
Number 3 is the Off-White and Nike Chicago 1. Virgil being from Chicago. Him, like the transition from Kanye to just like athletes, it was a bad transition for Nike, and they needed that one person or several people to just like push that brand. And when Virgil did it with 10, the one that was groundbreaking.
Yeah.
Nobody had ever dropped 10 sneakers in a row designed by themselves for the masses. So shout out to Virgil, R.I.P. Virgil.
True. So let's keep it in Chicago. At number 3, I have the Air Yeezy 1. Some people may prefer the 2. I know the Red October is the most popular Kanye Nike product, but that 1, and I'm not gonna choose whether it's the 10, the Blink, that's what they called it, or the gray pair. Just that silhouette was like that right there changed the game. Like at that point, athletes having sneakers were cool, but entertainers having sneakers was unnecessary. Like
Yeah, my number 2. We got number 2.
yeah,
Number 2 is Travis. We just spoke about Kanye and what he, how he ushered in Virgil and Travis and the more name brand artists.
yeah, he made it possible for that to happen.
Travis in his reverse swoosh from the OG.
That's your 2?
That's my 2. On the OG Air Jordan 1s, great silhouette. It was Jordan's first sneaker. It was Travis's first collab, and they made magic with that shit.
They definitely did. Can I knock you on that one? My number 2 is the Tiffany Dunk. Now, when it comes to what?
Tiffany.
Oh.
Okay.
I
Should I talk about that?
thought you were trying to say some hate that way. Nah, when it comes to collaborations in sneakers, the Dunk is the silhouette. The Dunk is having so much class. Sometimes we don't even know if it's a collab or just a themed Dunk. But I do believe that Tiffany was the creme de la creme, as they say it. Like what they did with Diamond Supply. I just remember, like to this day, I'm looking for a decent pair that I could get and wear. That was the Dunk. Like when Dunks was at its hottest, the Tiffany Dunk was the Dunk. And it was also in that time where like, yo, you had to have been in the culture to understand, oh, that's not just a Dunk, like that's the Tiffany. To me, that Tiffany Dunk embodies a great time in sneakers. So it has to be I wanted it to be number 1, but I couldn't do that for the sake of collaborations. Impact, maybe, but like the sake of what a collaboration is, Tiffany Dunk definitely came in at a strong number 2 for me.
All right, my number 1 is Mr. You Don't Got the Answers, or maybe you do. That's Kanye and Nike with the Air Yeezy, right? It doesn't matter.
You gotta pick, bro.
I gotta pick?
Yes!
I got the Red October, so number 2. Right? Yeezy's only your sofa.
Isn't that like the hype beast pair?
Nah, not at all.
Like if you had said the tan ones, I could have respected you.
No, that's purist. You know what I mean? You had to really be there in order to get those sneakers.
Exactly. That's why the Red October is the hype beast one, because it's like
you have to be in the culture. You know what I mean?
Everybody knows about the hype beast, but hey, each his own.
Yeezy's over yourself. You can't. The man's a genius, right?
He is.
I know you had the Yeezy on at number 3, but for me, Kanye's my favorite person. And right now with him and Adidas, Nike, you might want to turn back around. Your ex is out there. Your ex is out there now. They're looking good. You know what I mean? You might
in them streets.
you might want to turn back around. But that collab heightened even more. Like you said, Red October's a hype beast shoe, going for a lot. When Kanye and Nike were at the after basketball, it was just Kanye. Kanye was holding Nike up. So right there off of Impact and the man being a genius and how beautiful that shoe looks aesthetically, that's number 1 for me.
That's not a bad number 1. And my number 1 is actually on your list at an earlier point. It is the Travis 1 High Mocha. And here's why it's number 1 to me. I don't feel any shoe had a bigger impact outside of the community than the Travis 1 Mocha. Like the Travis 1 Mocha changed the resale game. Like those crazy prices started with those. You feel me? Like what that one was able. And this like past hype, these just want like the hype pair of sneakers. People that had no idea about sneakers knew about those. Like I had people that like, yo, I've only seen you wear like, European shoes. I only seen you wear like heels. Asking like, yo, Travis One, Mocha's like, where can I get them from? I'm like, wait, what? Like, I feel that sneaker transcended footwear enthusiasts of all kinds, just not sneakers. Like that has to be the biggest collab. Like that reverse swoosh is iconic. This has to be the biggest collab of all time. And if y'all agree or don't agree with some of the things on our list, let us know how you feel down below. I need to hear what some of you guys are saying. Like, what's your top collab of all time?